Good afternoon, this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 11361 Dona Lisa Drive in Studio City, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Kevin Campbell. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that would be underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system. So, if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set through our office. So, I'm going to be performing today's examination from, or I should say beginning today's examination from our 4-inch main sewer line cleanout we found here in the planter area at the front near the entry. So here's our main entry doors here. Off to our right are the glass doors into the garage area, and just down in this little planter behind the light you'll see this cleanout. Now, we found this by dropping into a cleanout over on the far right side of the structure and pushing out to this point. The line's actually running straight out underneath this little ledge here about a ways. And there's a second line that drops in from the front. Those windows there at the corner of the house, there's another 3-inch cleanout. So there's a short line there we'll look at it as well. But the primary line is here. So I'll go ahead and pop that cap open and drop in. Get the primary line out to the public sewer first. It turns to get in. That's essentially an extension of this cleanout because of where the pipe is running underneath that ledge. We've gone over a bit to put it in the planter area. It's fine, it's reasonable access. So the first section here we're going to go through is a modern ABS plastic piping, which has about 16 feet, and this is where that secondary 3-inch line drops into this primary line. And then just beyond that point we connect up to the original 4-inch clay piping. Now, the clay pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life. It's natural material, so it's less likely to deteriorate underground. But it can be more brittle in nature, especially than the plastics. The plastics are fairly pliable. Those plastic pipes have a very long service life and a very smooth inner surface as well, so they allow for very high washout capability. And then the plastics are intended to be impervious to root intrusions, where the clays commonly do allow roots into the line. I think we're going to see some of that as we get further down the system into the 6-inch clay into the street. So basically just heading straight out still underneath this front courtyard area. And then we're going to make a jog over here at some point here shortly. Go through another section of plastic which starts right here. And this is essentially an area where the pipe was repaired down by the sidewalk, just to the left of the driveway. And so we're making that jog kind of over towards the driveway here and then turn back to the right. And we got a little bit of a dip here, a little bit of a low point. You see it's holding a little bit of water here right about 50 feet. Hard to get a shot of that, but basically this is the elbow used to bring it back to connect up to the clay again. It's just topped off level a little bit, back graded slightly. I don't really see that this is going to be an issue. It technically shouldn't be holding water. See, it kind of goes uphill right here. And then here we're connecting back up to a clay pipe, which is very likely a 6-inch diameter pipe. Anytime we see a connection from clay to plastic, we do want to mention that we can't see how the connection was made. There are specific criteria or couplings used for that. And while I don't see that there's any evidence of roots coming in or any complement to that connection here, it is something we would definitely suggest monitoring. Alright, get into the 6-inch clay now, and we're going to start heading out into the street. Now here we're starting to see the minor root intrusions at the joints. This is what I was touching on earlier. In these older clay pipes, the way they were put together, it was common that roots will intrude. Normally we're suggesting that root intrusions at the joint areas can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they have the potential to create blockages, and they can also damage the joint. Currently, I'm not seeing that there is any damage in these areas. It looks like what I would consider fairly common roots. In this case, we recommend annual maintenance as far as cleanings and video examinations are concerned. Keep the roots cut back and keep an eye on how the roots are affecting the pipe itself. This little lip here. Let's turn to the right. It's going to drop us down into our public sewer here, about 73 feet from our cleanup. Alright, so at this point I'm going to stop the recording. We'll reset to the 3-inch cleanout off the front corner over there. And about a 12-foot line or so, 10-12-foot line or so, modern plastic. Let's go ahead and get it on video.